Hey guys, Mike Robertson of RobertsonTrainingSystems.com and Indianapolis Fitness and Sports Training. Here to talk to you today a little bit about the squat. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm coaching a client or I'm coaching an athlete, I definitely don't want, especially early on, a really hip dominant squat. Actually, what I want is to teach a client how to squat effectively using their entire body. So being able to bend through their ankles, their knees, and their hips a little bit more simultaneously. What you're going to see a lot of times are people that, whether they're coached this way or they're forced to do it by their basic biomechanics or how their body moves, they have to sit really far back. So if you see this client and you want to improve their squat, what I'm going to give you today is one simple cue that's a little counterintuitive that'll make a big difference in how they perform the squat. Give me a second and I'll get it set up. All right guys, so as promised, when it comes to the squat, a lot of people love to sit back really far. Whether they've been coached that way or whether they're forced into it based on their biomechanics, I want to teach my clients, my athletes, how to squat in a more straight up and down fashion. If they choose to squat that way later on is up to them, but I want to teach them the mechanics of what a real squat feels like first. So when we do this, let's say somebody's set up in their squat position, and every time you're seeing this kind of thing where they almost, lock themselves in and then they sit really far back. That's fine, there's a time and a place for that, but what I'll cue a lot of times is if they can't bend their knees, I will actually cue them to unlock or bend their knees first. All right, so it's counterintuitive because we've all heard don't let your knees go first, it's going to hurt your knees, but this person, they need this. This is going to help regroove their motor pattern. So what you're going to do instead of, sitting really far back first is actually let the knees go first, which just kind of ties the whole movement together. All right, it's different, I get that, but if you guys start incorporating this with your very hip dominant athletes, what you're going to find is it grooves their squat. They're going to get more quad, more glute, more hamstring. Everything's going to work in a more functional manner, and chances are their squat is going to clean up very, very quickly. So give this a shot next time you're in the gym. I know it's different than what you probably used before, but I guarantee it'll help clean up some squat patterns. I'm Mike Robertson, signing off.